Hey guys, excited to finally get some direction. We've sort of been a ship without a rudder this last week as we've tried to prepare, the best we could for the bowl game. Excited about, obviously going back to the R&L Carey New Orleans Bowl, but now we have some direction. We know our opponent, and obviously we know a lot about the University of Nevada. They're going to be a great opponent coming from the Mountain West. I am familiar with Coach Polian. Obviously, I don't know him personally, but I am well aware of the places he has been, and obviously I know him through the coaching ranks, and he has been in a lot of great places, and trust me, he's been in a lot of bowl games. And so this bowl preparation, he'll know exactly in what direction to get these guys ready for a quick bowl game here in 2 weeks. Obviously, having a great season this year. If you look at their schedule and you look at their games, I broke them down very closely. They finished 7-5, but 4 of the 5 wins were within one score. So they were within one score of being 11-1 this past season. And so they've had a phenomenal season. They've got, to me, one of the best players in college football. Their quarterback, Cody Fajardo. This guy's rushed for over 3,000, passed for over 9,000, and he's a guy you don't stop. You just try to slow down and try to contain. He is going to be an exceptional player, an exceptional person to try to defend. You go back and look at what he's done over his career. I think over 12,000 total yards offensively. Can get it done in the air, on the ground, second all time, I think, in college football history in yards. And I know, obviously, I think second there behind Colin Kaepernick. So comes from a long line of great quarterbacks there at University of Nevada. And I just think that they have an outstanding team. You look at their receivers, they've got just a long line of guys that have caught 50, 40, 30 passes this season, so it's a lot of targets. And so, that's going to be a huge challenge. Defensively, they got a lot of players that just got voted to the All-Mountain West team, and so they play hard there. We'll learn more about them as this week goes along. But obviously excited to get to know who we're playing. We'll find out a lot more about the inner details of these guys in the next couple of weeks, but obviously with their head coach experience and with their bowl experience, I think they've been to a bowl game the last 9 out of 10 years I was reading, so that's a lot of bowl experience, and so it'll be quite a challenge as we go down and play these guys in the bowl game. So our team's excited. When I told them who we were playing, they were finally excited to get a little bit of closure and know who we're playing. Last week we're trying to rally them at practice, and not knowing who we were going to practice, it was a little hard, but I know they'll be excited to get to practice tonight as we prepare for the Nevada Wolfpack. So with that, any questions? As they arrive today for weights, and so they've got workouts today, and then we practice tonight. Well, to me, they're very competitive. You look at the way they've played all the teams that's gone to bowl games, that they played them within one score. Then the other games they were supposed to win, they won those and did their job. And so, to me, an outstanding team. And you look at some of the scores of the teams they've played, they can put up points. And Nevada's always been known for putting up points, and they've put up points this year too. So it's no different. You like to play a team that's not very good offensively or defensively. And that's not going to be the case for these guys. This team can run it, they can throw it, they're good on defense. And their quarterback's a dual threat guy. Sometimes if a quarterback's just a good passer, maybe you try to take away the passing part. If he's just a good runner, stop the run, make him throw it. Cody Fajardo can do both, and so that's going to be the challenge. A little bit, yep. They're a very multiple team offensively, and they spread the ball a lot of different ways to a lot of different people. And so they've got a lot of people that he gets the ball to. He does a great job distributing the football for the film we've seen so far. And I remember even watching them this year late night one Saturday, and so on TV late night. And so I did have a chance to get to watch them, and not really even thinking that we might be playing them in a bowl game. Well, what we're doing is this week, just about every practice that we can, our practice begins at 10 a.m. And there's some days we can't because of maybe class schedules. But for every practice that we can, including the weekend practices, our practice start at 10 o'clock sharp. And so just, yeah, how about that? And so just to prepare our team for the early morning kick, which we're going to have there for the bowl game. Don't know. Don't know. You know, like they put up a lot of points, and that'll be a challenge to stop them. We'll have to score points in these type of games. You know, our offense will have to score points, and that'll put, you know, that they're going to have to pick up that responsibility of no one coming into the game. We will have to move the football and score points, because you're not going to come into this game thinking you're going to shut this team out or shut them down. You're going to try to hopefully contain them enough to get out of there. But that's going to be the challenge. Is they're so good offensively, and they score so many points. We'll need to find ways to keep them off the field. So our best defense obviously can be when our offense is on the field and Cody Fajardo is on the sideline, because that guy's an incredible player. I watched some clips today and some highlights, and he's incredible.
Y'all been tied in with the Mountain West this year. Did y'all follow them much during the year? I mean, it's hard to do during the season.
Yeah, obviously not really. They're on different time zones a little bit too, and we're engulfed in our season. They're engulfed in their season, and so, you're not really, even though you're playing a Mountain West team, if you have a chance to make it to a bowl game, you're not really preparing for that at any point.
All things considered equal, obviously, like for a national championship, but the fact that you have 2 weeks to prepare for them, is that almost preferable than 3 or 1 month?
Oh, much more preferable. 2 weeks is plenty. 1 week is plenty, because we do it year round, and so 2 weeks is plenty. And obviously, I think both teams found out today, so neither team got any type of head start, and so we'll both have the same amount of preparation, depending on how many practices each teams decide to utilize from the 15 practices that you do get. Well, it's all done on the internet now, and so it's all exchanged via email and transferred. So it's not like the old days when you had to send out the VHS tapes overnight. No more meeting halfway to Dairy Queen.